defenders.
That's a learned skill, long time. Drexler, no matchup on the other end. Transition defense. Here's a matchup they like.
Olajuwon trying to get Donaldson up, takes it to the hole. Oh my!
If I was sitting on that bench, I'd be saying, I got to get this isolation
With a 30-point performance, he's averaging 17 points in the series. He tries a three.
Confidence of a great player. Nothing bothers. They come in cold. It does not matter. Scores are scores. And
the playoffs when he has his birthday. Drexler makes it 36-29. But look at games 2 and 3, especially game 2. He had 30 points.
They, over the period of the series, a player to the basket. Unfortunately, didn't score it for him, but he does get to the free throw line, connects on the first.
More wide open team, and you could see it on that particular move.
Yeah, the interesting part is what's happened to the other people. Cassell averaging 3 points a game. I thought he's got a lead. Maybe that's the reason why.
Well, Hakeem set down with 11 minutes to go, and his team has outscored him 6-4, and there's Chucky Brown. And so Chucky Brown is one of those guys who's come off the bench. Drexler with another three. That's where he hit one earlier.
He went to the isolation.
And the Rockets come out of there with it. Cassell. Ellie. And the crowd
Chucky
erupts.
Brown coming up with that loose ball. Cassell on the run. We haven't seen this from Ellie in a long time.
He was not happy about his lack of playing time in the last game. He's Drexler, he got Hornacek kind of hung up, and Hornacek hurt himself a little bit.
What they're
49 Houston.
They're going to ride this again.
Into Drexler. Drexler kicks it out. Kenny Smith. That's a three.
Got it. Chucky Brown making a great pass. Drexler slipped behind. He lobbed it across.
Malone is now 7 of 10 from the field.
Malone, Stockton, Malone. And Stockton's going to keep penetrating. And Drexler answers with a three. But Stockton's going to keep penetrating, either three on occasion. But they're backing off now.
Drexler's feeling it. He is feeling it.
Well, between he and Olajuwon. And this gives Olajuwon a chance to rest. Drexler averaging 6 rebounds a game regular season, 4-7. One of those great guard rebounders.
And he just drilled another one from behind the line. A long three. And Drexler has not missed from three-point land. Drexler.
This is long range. This is the old three-point line. Look at that rotation.
Clyde Drexler during the regular season shot 36% from three-point land, and this is a team now that's zeroed in again on the threes. Olajuwon, who goes out now at the 3:45 mark of the third.
They're going to have to ride Drexler offensively now.
And Drexler is equal to it. First series ever. And now they get ready for a guy by the name of Michael Jordan. Drexler hits a car, and Jamie Watson leave the ball game. So Drexler scored 4 points now since Olajuwon went out.
On to another All-Star, and he's really delivering. They go to him on that straight post up. He's been able to score. He's hit a three-pointer in addition to that. He's able to get to the basket and able to carry him through this period of time with Olajuwon sitting on the bench with 4 fouls.
And Drexler with a dozen in this quarter.
Have a lot of offensive people in there.
He is glad to be back to his hometown of Houston. He went to high school here in the area, and of course the University of Houston. He got
the Jazz a great possession.
Ryan Russell this year started 15 straight games when Benoit was hurt. Drexler backs him in. They couldn't do anything about it. To Brian Russell, he'll try another three. He's missed 2 in a row. Kenny Smith ahead, 4 seconds. Drexler racing the clock. He got it.
How about changing hands with the basketball, still have the athletic ability to dunk the basketball. They're going to get another shot at it.
And Brown launches one. And what a third quarter for this Houston team. They led at half, 67-53.
Watch him change hands. Back, took it away, brought it back, still elevated. Watch this. Took it away from the block and ended up dunking.
And the Rockets have 99 points after 3 quarters of play. Well, he could be still having that fatigue factor. Again, the anemia. He's had to fight that. He missed 10 games late in the year as Drexler continues on.
That's what Keith can't play him facing if he wants to take advantage of it. But Drexler can have his own way.
How about these two guys? 36 for Olajuwon, 33 for Drexler. Rebound ahead to Ellie. To Drexler. Carr challenged him. He committed the foul, and Drexler just about brought everything down with him. Antoine Carr went after him, and he commits the foul. Timeout.
Here's a case where they've got Keefe on him to keep him out of the post up. Now he's facing, backs him up, and he could get that shot on Keefe almost all night. Playoffs.
And speaking of those playoffs, as Drexler shoots a free throw, we will continue. Game 2, San Antonio and the surprising Los Angeles Lakers, the youngest team of the playoff. And Nick Van Exel has
going to now use Drexler coming off of Olajuwon.
Hakeem with a tough catch and then able to lay it off the glass.
Drexler can control. Watch Stockton.
Well, he actually tipped it, but it went to Stockton. You called that one all the way. Drexler scrambling around to Ellie.
Sometimes it's better to be lucky and good. That's as trite as you can get with expression. And that ball rolling around on the floor.
Hang on here. They'll go 6-1 in elimination games, and Drexler kind of putting an exclamation point on this game.
What a move. You want to see one of the great players in basketball. Watch this move. To get up inside of that and dunk it on the offside of the basket. Not on the front side. Beats the whole club and dunks it on the other side.
Well, Guy Lewis would be proud, wouldn't he? The
Yes,
University
he
of Houston coach, his 2 guys with 5 slam-a-jamma have done it.
It's interesting to me what will happen after this game if Houston has in fact made preparation to fly up there tonight or whether they go tomorrow.
Clyde Drexler this year had a high of 41 points. And he's approaching that now with 39.
When you talk about this significance.
114-97, 4.5 minutes left. Drexler now. Here's our player of the game now. We were holding this as kind of a surprise. The degree of difficulty there. I don't know how many points you'd give him on that. Do you?
That's a 10.
Budweiser player of the game, Clyde Drexler. These numbers: 41 points, 9 rebounds, 6 assists, 12 of 18 from the field, 13 of 14 from the free throw line, only 1 turnover. He had 39 points in a 30-minute span. And you guys, Clyde, have some mental toughness. You are now 6-1 the last 2 years in elimination games.
I tell you, when your back is to the wall, I think you either have to put up or shut up. And tonight's game was basically a simple thing. We had to come out and play our game and establish ourselves, or go on vacation. And I didn't have any plans, guys, so I wouldn't have known what to do with that free time.
Have you ever scored this amount of points in a playoff game?
I think it could have happened once or twice, but I don't think we worry about that. I like the way we did it. We picked up the pace and we had good looks, and we just took advantage of it.
I like the fact that you went to Olajuwon early. He carries you. Then they came back to you. They started isolating you. And that's a pretty